U47700 is a novel synthetic opioid, an NSO, discovered by the Upjohn Company in the late 1970s. With potency 10 times greater than that of morphine, U47700 has become a drug of widespread abuse due to its ease of synthesis and, until recently, lack of robust detection methods by law enforcement. U4 has been found in counterfeit oxycodone tablets and is a key ingredient in Gray Death. Due to its emergence worldwide in the past 5 years, it is now a Schedule I drug in the United States and similarly designated around the world. Moreover, at autopsy, U4 was found to have contributed to the death of the beloved pop artist, Prince. I wanted to make this video today because someone has uploaded a trip report of U47700, and I am honestly in shock. It is like hitting gold in the trip report community, and I have the privilege of it being uploaded to my community on Reddit. So I'm gonna read this once-in-a-lifetime report to you, and I hope you enjoy. I was 22 when this incident happened. I had already been in trouble with the law and was in drug treatment court to avoid a prison sentence. I was staying in a house with other women who had drug problems. The difference between me and them was I still wanted to get high. I had recently gotten out of jail for a probation violation. I was well versed with the dark web and its online drug dealers. I decided to order a research chemical that did not show up on drug tests. I was a full-blown opiate addict, so I decided to order a drug called U4. Basically, it's similar to fentanyl, except the high is a bit longer. I had been eager to get my package for weeks. I went to check my mailbox on a cold November morning and found it had arrived. I was so excited. I hadn't gotten high in several months. My housemates were putting up a Christmas tree when I came back inside, so I went to the bathroom to do a line. Immediately, I felt the warm grip of the opiate take hold. I was relaxed and high. I was a functional addict for the most part, but things didn't hit the fan until later that night. All but 2 of my roommates were asleep. All of us were cleaning up after a snack. I had been redoing on my research chemical every 30 minutes or so. The high was building up quickly. However, I still felt in control. I was cleaning the toaster when my roommates asked me what I was doing. I came back to reality and saw that I was viciously shaking the toaster upside down. I stopped and played it off like I was getting the crumbs out. Not long after that, my roommates went to bed. I went outside for a smoke, and while I was outside, I looked at the sky. It looked like we were underwater. It was as if the world was a fishbowl, and we were the fish. I called my mom and told her this nonsense. She was getting very concerned with the way I was talking. I could tell she was suspecting I was high, so I made an excuse and got off the phone. Tired and bored, I went to bed. Sometime around midnight, I woke up and decided to do another line to help me go back to sleep. I got up and went to the shared bathroom by the living room. I must have done a very large line because the next thing I know, I'm in another world. I will try to describe this Kafkaesque hallucination as best as I can. At first, I was falling through something similar to a ball pit, except the balls were bigger than me, and they were very sharp. It hurt really bad. This happened for a long time, until I fell into what resembled a living room. Everything was tinted red, and the room was dirty. I was laying on the floor, paralyzed. I could feel a crowd watching me. When I looked up at the couch, I saw a nightmarish figure sitting with its legs crossed. It resembled a human, but I knew it wasn't human. I started crying because I knew I wasn't supposed to be here. I was sweating profusely because it was unbelievably hot. I was experiencing a thirst like never before. My mouth felt like a desert. I kept asking the figure if I could see my mom and for some water, but it would just laugh at me. It was a horrible laugh. Then I get a glimpse of a man in a suit. Suddenly, I'm in an ambulance, but I'm restrained. I am very hot and thirsty. All I can say is let me see my mom and please give me water. We are in the emergency room and I'm surrounded by people with hands all over me. Then I see my dad next to my bed. He is crying. I feel guilt, but also a sense of relief that I'm not in the hellscape anymore. The paramedics had to give me Haldol to get me to stop hurting myself while I was overdosing. I had deep scratches on my chest, neck, and behind my shoulders. It was as if I was clawing for air or something. Looking back, it is obvious that whatever I got was laced with something. Who knows what it was? It could be PCP or some random research chemical that the vendor wanted to test out. I wish I could say that's the last time I ever used, but I would be lying if I said it was. I still had several years left before I finally hit rock bottom. Kids, please do not get into opiates. It's not cool, and it certainly isn't fun. It's cathartic to think back on some of these moments. I don't get to share these stories with many people because they are too intense. I know the guy in the story said that he thinks it might be laced with PCP or something, but I truly believe that it was just straight U4. Because opiates, especially a strong one like that, makes you itch like crazy. And when he went to the hospital and he has scratch marks all over himself, that's probably from the itching. And he doesn't remember it because the opioid fucked with him. At least that's my opinion. It could be laced with PCP, I'm not sure, but that's just my opinion. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments of U47700. I was calling it U4, U47700. It's just easier to say U4. Anyways, this was kind of like a mini analysis of it, a short breakdown of it, then a trip report to explain what the hell can happen on this drug. So please give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and please watch my other videos too. I got a bunch of crazy ones on my channel, trust me. And subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and until next time, stay trippin'.